We are going to be doing a Q&A of some of the questions you have slid in on our fancy YouTube. So we'll do our best of our abilities. I think I've got multiple abilities. What about you?
Yeah. Long-winded one of them.
What's wrong with being long-winded? Good communication. And that's why he's still with me, because he loves the long-winded stuff. Because I have to deal with his long-winded sass.
Just make sure you're done.
Do you want me to start putting a full stop? Imagine me writing a book.
I wouldn't want to be the editor.
No, there won't be any editor. That's going out raw.
So if we miss your question, or if you have any other questions, try to comment down below and we can make sure we include it next time we do a Q&A. Because I don't know if we're going to be able to answer all of them, but we'll try our best.
We'll do our best. Hey, we could always do another video in another few months. There might be hundreds more questions. First one is, who is our favourite singers? I'll go with you first.
Alright. My favourite singer is Conan Gray. My favourite band is Glass Animals.
Long-winded here.
That was very short.
Could have been a little quicker than that.
Uh-huh.
Mine is...
Long-winded.
Yeah, Long-winded. Hey, that's a good band. Hey, that's a good... I like that one. No, I actually don't know. I actually don't know. I've just jumped between songs all the time. Glass Animals. Let's just go with that. I like Glass Animals.
Do we live together? Yeah, we kind of do. He's at my house 9 out of 10 times.
Practically 9 out of 10. I got my parents up probably 50 kilometres from where we are, and then I drive down here, and I practically stay here. Yeah. I practically annoy him a lot, enough I can.
Annoy my mom.
Yeah, annoy the mother as much as I can. How did our family find out we were gay? I think people were they were in a bit of a shock. So with my immediate family, they were shocked because I lived on a farm, rode motorbikes, loved paintball, loved shooting. I was a security guard. And it was a little bit like, I come around and told them, I actually said I was bi first. Because I was scared. I was actually scared to come out and tell everyone that I was gay. So I went, you know what? I'll go with bi because it's probably easier. And I eventually went out, and I think it was a few months later I said I was gay. My family was pretty good. My dad at the start, he was a little bit like quiet apparently. I didn't tell him direct though. I didn't tell him direct. I told my sister first. But I told her not to tell anyone. She goes in, she was working in a chicken shop, or she had a partner in a chicken shop. I told her on the way there to drop her off. She walked straight and goes, "Brenna's gay."
It's pretty funny.
She was like, "I'm not going to tell anyone. Just go straight in."
I can see that.
Hope she's watching this. What about you? How did your parents know you were gay?
From birth? True. When I was like 4.
What did they do? You popped out and like, it's gay?
When I was 4, and this is back in the early 2000s, so stuff was a bit different then. They watched a documentary about how do you know if your kid is gay, and I had 9 out of 10 signs, and they're like, he's gay. But I just brought Brandon home, and I was like, this is my boyfriend. I never explicitly said I was gay. I mean, I think they just thought it anyway.
That's not the whole story. Not at the start. Apparently I was a uni friend at the start.
Yeah, it was a uni friend. And my mum was like...
She was very suspicious.
Yeah, she didn't believe it. She's like, he's not like your other friends, Corey.
Yeah.
What's that supposed to mean?
You bring over a uni friend, slept in the same bed, and the uni friend kept coming over to your house and sleeping in the bed, and just didn't even...
I didn't want to have to go, this is like, I'm gay. Like, I just wanted to go, this is my boyfriend.
Do you reckon your parents maybe at the start, they were a little bit like... kind of in denial? They weren't 100% on it.
Oh, they thought I was gay from when I was like 2.
I reckon at the start my parents thought it was something phase. Because I come out saying bye and then I turn around as gay and they're like, don't understand.
Yeah. My parents were they didn't care.
You had it easier. And then...
My whole family's fine.
How about the next day, right? What did you get for your dog?
A rainbow jacket.
The day after.
She's like, oh, it's not because you're gay, it's just because I liked it. I'm like, it's ugly. It was ugly.
Yeah, it's just like you go, I was going to get that anyway. Next.
You like this one, you like this one.
Oh.
Brandon, how do you put up with Corey? No,
Oh.
seriously, how do you do it?
Oh. 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 I have a book in my room. I've been wanting to write a book on how to deal with this type of animal. Look at him. I haven't done anything at all. And look, see what I mean? I can't deal with
You
it.
good at
You can't deal with it. No. How do I deal with him? I find it hard to actually know what they mean by that, to be honest with you.
That's right.
With all jokes aside. What?
You got grey hair. Oh, I love grey hairs. No, seriously.
Well, are you going to pick it out?
No, there's too many.
Still, we haven't really shied away from the how do you deal with him, because he hasn't stopped right now, right? No. I don't 100% understand the question to a T, but I love Corey through and through. I can't really... I can't even be romantic. You're just like, can't blame him. Yeah, that's me. I understand. Obviously, I'm waiting for all these words to spit out.
I don't need to say them because you just said them for me.
I can't deal with him.
Not very bad.
I can deal with him. I put up with it.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Wait, this is meant to be romantic. Right?
How did you two meet?
How did we meet? We met online, didn't we?
Tinder, yeah.
Tinder.
Should have swiped left.
Is it swipe left or right?
That's that way.
And I was a picky boy. Wasn't I?
He saw perfection and we couldn't miss out on it.
You know what actually got me? Not just your looks, right? There was
Oh,
something.
no, yeah, okay. No, pretty good looks there.
I could tell by his bio was literally just grilled cheese. That's literally all it was. There was nothing about him. It just said how far he was, which maybe if you think about it, it was a bit of a distance. So if I could go back. Anyway, he had grilled cheese, and I knew he had a funny personality. I knew his personality is the biggest one for me, and that's how I deal with him as well. It's
Personality, looks, yeah, I got it must be perfect.
How about you crop all this together, all the little up yourself little comments.
I'm confident.
I haven't said one up myself thing yet. My lady gives me a kiss, cat.
And we had our first date at Wildlife Park. So we did a video of that actually.
Yeah, we did do a video on it. If you see where we first met,
Yeah,
try and
Watch
find that video.
Give us the views.
I haven't had my protein today either, so you better watch out.
After we went on that date, we hung out for a couple of weeks, and then I went to England for a couple of weeks, and then we kept talking and kept going on dates, and then
It wasn't too far after I met you too. You went to England, eh?
yeah, it was like a couple of weeks.
3 genuine reasons why you two are still together, and no, Brandon's muscles should not be the one.
Oh my god. Do you want me to go
Oh,
first?
you go first.
Yeah, you should bigger maybe.
What do you mean? Yeah, okay. Your annoyance.
My 3 genuine reasons would be just how caring Brandon is, and I just know that he cares for me more than anyone else, I guess. Is that true? I don't know. I don't
Go
know.
on.
That smile looked like a...
Go on, what else?
True. I like how honest he is. He doesn't really lie ever. He's very direct sometimes, but I always trust what he says.
Is that a good thing or bad thing to
It's a good thing. I think I always trust what you say, and to me, honesty is the most important thing. Yeah, and my 3rd one would be, I like the way we are together. Like, I like how we bounce off of each other, and I like, we don't tend to fight too much or just get along really well. He's like my best friend, so I think that's really important too.
Smile can really mean
But one day
everything.
I'll have dentures.
No, let me go into it, alright? What I mean by smile is the face in general. So when you smile, your eyes glow, you look at me, and there's loves. And I see that. Except for that, it looks like possessed there. When it comes to personality, I could dig into that one forever, but the bouncing off of each other, personality is, you could definitely bounce into that one. There's a lot. Good and bad. No, personality, yeah, it's the bouncing off of each other. I've never really had anyone in my life where you actually think about them nearly majority of the time, and you genuinely want to be near them, or at least if you're a few days away, you do feel sad and kind of want to be near that person again ASAP, so you can actually bounce off each other again. What I mean by bounce off each other is the friendship, that relationship.
What do you mean by bounce off each other?
Yeah, exactly. Alright, okay. Wasn't thinking of that. Alright. Yeah.
What's the third one?
That was looks.
Who fell first, and then who fell harder? I feel like he fell first and I fell harder, that, in my opinion.
Oh, as in me falling in love first, but then you falling in love harder
That's
after.
what I think. But,
Yeah, you could go with that.
that's what I reckon.
That's a hard one to answer because I don't know any specific point I was like, I'm in love with this person. It was all kind of like in the moment, almost when I first met you and I was talking to you.
Yeah, so you fell first, I fell harder.
So yeah, maybe I did have the love first because I had massive messages.
It's like talking to my grandpa.
Long-winded, hey?
Signs were there. The signs were there.
So is that trying to say that there's no way you can say you hate that because you chose that day one?
And did you choose that day one?
Yeah.
Got me
It's
there. Got me there.
Have you ever had a relationship with a female, and when did you know or realise that you were into men?
Do you want me to go first or?
Yeah.
I mean, I dated girls in primary school, but that don't really count.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, in primary school that was. That didn't count. I wasn't even
Rebel.
puberty yet.
I didn't even have anyone in school. I never had one relationship in school.
In primary school I did, but I realised I liked men at like 14 when I hit puberty, and I wasn't staring at the girls, I was staring at the boy.
Yeah, I did actually date a female. Not really date. When can you say it was a date?
You went on a date. You didn't.
Yeah, didn't date. I went on a date because it was very hard. I went to that during that bi period where I was like saying I was bi as a, to try to make it easier on myself and the family. And I went out with this girl for I think 2 days. I acted like we were best friends. I always felt bad for it because I was almost like in denial that I was gay and not wanting to believe it. So I went out with this girl, and I remember just one day it was just messaging and saying I'm sorry because I had come to terms with it, saying I can't do this because I'm treating like this person like a best friend. So I best just let them know in respect that I'm going through some stuff and yeah.
What did you say when she came wearing makeup? What did you say?
I can't, it's so mean. She rocked up and she, it's so mean. I rocked, no, because she was a beautiful girl.
Yeah.
She's a very beautiful girl. But I was just like, she rocked up and I said, you're wearing too much makeup. You don't need to wear makeup. You look fine. But I'm saying that like almost your gay best friend saying you're beautiful, don't worry, like you're fine. But in my head I'm like trying to do whatever straight people do and relate. I'd never date anyone too. I never went on a date. That was the first time my whole life I ever went on a date. When did I know that I was into men? I would say, because I was so in denial about it, I won't say there was a specific point where I said, yes, I'm definitely. I always really went against it in my head, like for a very long time, all through puberty. But I remember I had a friend in school that I liked, and there was like, when I was looking at stuff online, like you do in your teenage years, you're looking at something different. And then yeah. No.
Do you guys fight a lot? I mean, depends what you classify as fighting. We play fight a lot.
Yeah, we bicker.
We bicker a little bit, but we don't tend to have big fights. Like, no, we don't fight heaps. Okay.
No, we don't. We bicker, but it's more like fun bicker, but we don't really fight.
Fun bicker.
Yeah, but what's fight?
I have argument.
The doggy is coming over. He wants to. We do bicker, but we don't actually fight.
Yeah, I think everyone
Not even
argues.
one word fight.
Yeah, everyone does.
We're human.
Yeah.
Don't ever try to look for a relationship where you're gonna bounce off of each other perfectly.
Not Brandon's fault. He's imperfect. Most people have their flaws. Some people don't. But
what
most
about
people
you?
do. Well, some people don't. There is
See what I mean?
perfection.
This happened a few times now where it's just, I'm perfect. I have a gold star on my head. Look at me. I'm an angel.
Yeah, well.
You know what? You'd be that, if you were in Mario, you'd be that permanent gold star that apparently runs around. Invincible.
Oh, I took the word straight out of my mouth.
See that leg? What a massive. Alright, don't pull my hair. I'll pull your foot.
Try to pull the greys out.
Pull the great, well, you missed one. Yeah, that'd be a worry if I started getting grey on my bloody legs. Can you go away from my legs? I don't trust you.
No, I'm just putting the greys
How
out.
about we go to the next question? So, how do we keep such good relation? I hope you keep all this in because there's so many parts, like little cuts.
I didn't do that.
You did.
Mine slipped out.
You let it out. If I zoom in on your face.
Alright, you're a dick.
Okay. How do you keep a good relationship when you sleep in separate beds?
My rebuttal to that would be, how do you keep a good relationship when you sleep in the same bed as someone? Because I couldn't.
It's a real controversial one, isn't it?
I
see it
don't think
online.
it is.
No, I see it online. A lot of people say it's not a real relationship.
What I don't get is, alright, so you sleep in the same bed, you give each other a cuddle, you turn around, or and then you sleep. Like, what are we missing out on? Apart from getting bad quality of sleep.
Don't lie to me saying you cuddle the whole night, because I know you overheat, and there'll be a point where you don't want that person stealing your blankets. You don't want them cuddling because you can't even sleep. They're getting up to go to the toilet, especially this one right here, and they snore, me, and they twitch, like me.
And I steal the blanket. I had to get a bigger size
Oh
blanket
my-
because I steal it.
The answer to it is sleep is so important, and I love him. And there's been nights where we do sleep. I will say half of our relationship at the start, we did sleep.
Yeah.
We really did sleep together.
Sleep.
I just had to tie a tiptoe my 4 o'clock in the morning wake ups. I remember getting up, I'd be like a little noise, a little drop in the grape, and a deep demon come out the horns.
I didn't even remember it either. I was like, he'd be like,
He couldn't remember.
You said that to me in the morning. I was like, oh, did I?
He's demon in the morning. He's demon, man.
I did.
So, because we have really good sleep and quality of sleep, and it might not be for everyone, you might be able to sleep together fine. But if you have bad quality of sleep, statistically, look it up, that sleep for everything from work to relationship to actually personality through the day, you are genuinely going to have a worse off life with bad quality of sleep. What do you want me to do?
And then,
Don't touch my leg after looking at me like that. Good rats.
also, he makes my bed stinky. He sleeps in it.
What do you mean I make your bed stinky? I have a shower in the morning and
I
night.
don't know, I think he just sweats a lot at night.
I do sweat a lot.
Not nice.
I do sweat a lot.
And he doesn't ever wash his bedding, so
I do. Once every 3 months.
You've been together for years, right? Even after all this time, what do you both do that still leaves you in love?
Do we start?
Yeah, I got one.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It will be his bickering cheekiness and this constant love of calling me or just letting me know.
You a lot.
Calls me a lot. Letting me know about his day or his troubles at work and really just yeah. It goes back to what I was saying before. It's personality. That's the only reason, really.
Only reason. I think just having someone there that I know I can rely on, trust. I know that will do anything for me. Like anything that in a caring way for me. I think that's what leaves me in love, and I just know I can. I don't know, always count on him. I feel like our love hasn't changed, if that makes sense. Like it hasn't like reduced or anything, and I still feel as in love with him as I did when we first met. True. Oh, more in love than when we first met, but you know what I mean.
You get really close to people, and
I couldn't imagine life without him. I really couldn't. I couldn't do it.
no, that's why I say to your mother,
You need to put that on silent. When I don't put my phone on silent when we're doing the nasty, he gets so feisty. He's like, oh, it vibrated.
what are your star signs?
Capricorn.
I'm Cancer. Huh? What about what's your Chinese one?
That's not star sign. It's year of.
Year of?
You're the pig.
I'm the pig.
He's
Yeah,
the pig.
I'm the pig.
You're
What
the
are you? What are you?
Rabbit. What is the one thing you admire about the other person? Mine would be his confidence. I wish I was more confident. I'm more like anxious.
No, don't beat yourself up. You've done a really good
that-
job.
that's what I admire about you.
Hmm.
I think, and he'll just, anything that he wants in life, he'll go for it with like no fear, pretty much.
Mm. I never used to always be like that.
No, but that's what I admire about you.
Hmm. I actually go lead on to my admire is how much I'd say he's the most romantic one in the relationship. I'd say, I reckon. I'm still romantic, but you're really romantic. So it's that part. I admire that. There's a lot of like, there's no, you're a second thought, or I'm not actually, you're there for you kind of thing. I admire that he's always there, so he's always thinking about it. That's the important part.
Thinking about that.
Thinking about what? You're funny. What are your 5-year plans as a couple? You go first.
Oh, I guess this is something we talked about together, right? So marriage, I mean, I want to get married. I don't know when that will happen.
I do want to get married.
Too expensive though. We need to get a house. Really, our plan is a house. We need to get a house. We need to get on the housing market because it ain't getting cheaper. It ain't getting cheaper.
Probably property market now.
And I don't want kids.
No, don't want kids. We'll have dogs. Call them kids.
I need that one.
You don't want a dog?
Maybe like a cathedral.
I reckon we'll go without a dog for
Like
2
toffee.
years. 2 years without a dog.
Don't you like toffee?
Yeah. And obviously, we do want a house. Well, what else? 5 years.
Oh, and we want to go to Japan next year. That's
Mm.
like something
Good
we
to
wanna
get
do.
some recordings in with that one too.
Mm.
That'd be nice. My career goal, I would say, well, right now I'm kind of like where I want to be in terms of technology. So I work in IT, but I definitely want to get into practically. My own goal would be if I can work in end user support, where you kind of run around and you fix technical problems. What? He's trying to bark at something, isn't he?
No, he's not.
He is. He's looking around. He's
No,
like.
he's not.
And video game development. What? What?
No, it's sleeping.
I would love, and I'm doing it at the moment, and I've been studying software development for a while, but I fell into video game development, and I want to make a community on the side, some really helpful video games and enjoyment for others. So that's where I want to go next. Enjoy my programming. You'll see me, you can look at my stuff, it's called Cut Fox Games. I was just going to call it Brandon Galotto. Cut Fox Games, you'll see it there. I just put up my, how many hours? 300 hours plus of development. He definitely knew a lot about it. For months on end watching me.
Okay. So if we went to prison, what does the other person think we went to prison for?
Ooh. I know. Can I go first?
Mm.
Oh shit, I'd be dead though. So it wouldn't work. Okay, let's just say I wasn't with Corey, so this would be the reason. If he was in prison, somebody cheated on him. Because he's let me know a million times that he would, I wouldn't be here. There would
If you
be.
cheated on me.
There'd be. That's why he'd be in prison, 100% of that reason.
For legal reasons, I'm not going to comment on that.
Touche. What about me? What about me?
What would you think?
I'm in prison right now. Why?
He'd be more like white collar, like tax evasion or something.
But why would you think I would tax evade?
I think he'd tax it. He's so stingy with his money, he'd tax it.
I don't stingy money, I just like to keep money. What's something in my personality you know?
Stalking. You'd be a stalker. You'd be
I
a
said stalking, tax evasion.
stalker. Could see him being a bit of a
Are you
stalker.
sure?
He's got that vibe about him. Might be a bit of a stalker. I can see it. Very intense. He's got that intensity.
I could answer my own question.
Mm.
If somebody hurt you,
You kill him, yeah.
I would not kill them. I'm not like you, cheat on you if you're gone. I would let them know never to do it again. No one's hurting you.
What are our main jobs? I mean, I work at a bank.
Was that it?
Anything else?
Oh, that's it, simple time. I'll win IT. So you see me running around fixing IT issues and his issues as well. If he doesn't bloody eat my head because he doesn't like technology at all, he'll throw his computer across the room.
I only did that by accident once.
He used to, so his computer used to freeze and he used to hit it.
Yeah, I still.
And it used to go quicker. I reckon it was something to do with the hard drive. It was busted.
Yeah, I do now.
And then one day he hit it and it went black. He's like, Brandon. And I kept telling him, one day it's going to turn off. He's like, it's not turning on. Oh, I don't need to get on. He goes, your uni stuff, you got really freaked out. And I kept telling you not to hit. That's what happens when you have a $200 computer.
I don't think I could afford anything else. I think it was the second cheapest laptop there. I wasn't buying anything expensive.
What would you change about the other person?
Well, hopefully she needs stuff like that.
What are you doing?
I'm writing what I've changed about you.
So about this personality thing, how apparently bounce off each other and he loves me for that.
Okay.
He's such a little shit. I love how he could barely answer the what's his favourite trait, but he could think of all the things he wants to change. I can't think of one. So you better have some bloody good lists going.
Did you think of one?
No, I don't know. That was a very quick list. I have a feeling you wrote the same word a million times. Yes, he wrote the same word a million times. I was waiting for something else actually, something cheekier. Nothing.
Not much cheeky. I like Brandon for who he is. And if he wasn't like he is, he would be Brandon.
That's true. That's true. Makes me, hey?
I said, I'm not saying he's perfect, but I wouldn't change anything about him.
So that gives the reason, and there's some things that you would change to make me perfect.
No, but I don't want to date someone who's perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, I find it's really hard to say, but I'm not perfect, so.
Yeah. Ooh, don't write on your sock.
What? It's sticks to go.
You've been walking around the house. Oh, you sick cookie. Thanks for watching another beautiful YouTube video.
Yes.
Do appreciate you all watching this. Watching us bicker and talk shit. You're funny.
Is there anything left to say?
Is there anything else to say? You're very warm.
You're very cold.
No, I do love you. As always loves. Long time. Maybe put in the comments what I could do to fix this. Actually.
That's not very nice.
I think there's a limit on YouTube. You can only comment so many times. Alright, give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. That's nothing got changed.
Don't you say?
No, I was just mimicking you. Lots of laughs. Thanks for watching.